What is up? What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Look here, man. Before we get into these allegations and everything, see, if I was running stuff, we wouldn't have to worry about all this bullshit.
If I was the president, man, I'll stand on my word. I own up to my mistake, let the truth be heard. Talk about them files Trump said he would release. Maybe we never seen them, cause one ain't can be you in that piece. I show the people how the whole damn White House work. Ain't gonna hide nothing in the shadows, no dirt. And if it's something I don't get, we gon' vote on that. Cause this power ain't mine, it's the people, and that's a fact. Now tell me why kids getting tossed over that border wall. 13 to the same address, don't that sound off at all? Homeland looking blind, like they don't see the sign. Folks getting fired if they speak or step out of line. We letting strangers claim folks with no ID in hand. And we wonder how the traffickers keep building their plan. But if I was president, I'd flip that script. Random house check, we just looking for the kids, man. If I was the president, the streets would have a voice. We build this thing together, every vote, every choice. I don't know it all, but I never fake the truth. I ask the people every day, what should we do? If I was the president, the streets would have a voice. We build this thing together, every vote, every choice. I don't know it all, but I never fake the truth. I ask the people every day, what should we do? I teach the laws in school from the root to the crown. So when you break one, there's no excuse when they lock you down. People think police gotta read your rights on the spot, but I break it down clear, know the law get got. Yeah, now if you voted for me, that means we share the throne. So we gon' vote on every big decision, not just my own. Tell me why this government even gotta shut down. I put the power in your hand, let the people break it down. What's up with Area 51? What they hiding in there? Tell the truth to the people, stop the secrets and fear. Somebody tell me straight what the VP really do. Do they stand there and smile? We need something brand new. And these so-called rights being flipped in the game. Now the bad guy walks free, why they helpless get blamed? We gotta help people first, that's the mission I'm on. And if I don't have the answer, we gonna vote till it's gone. If I was the president, I listen before I leap. Ask the people what they want, what they hope, what they need. No more secrets in the dark, no more lies in disguise. We'll stand as one nation, no more hiding the lies. If I was the president, the streets would have a voice. We build this thing together, every vote, every choice. I don't know it all, but I never fake the truth. I ask the people every day, what should we do? If I was the president, the streets would have a voice. We build this thing together, every vote, every choice. I don't know it all, but I never fake the truth. I ask the people every day, what should we do?
Yeah.
If I was the president,
Look what I found, y'all. Oh man, I was cleaning up the studio. I said, damn, I got a tambourine. Whew, I got all these toys and don't even play with them, man. I got a full band worth of toys. Well, let me tell y'all who got fired today. Starting with Tahir got fired. Jody got fired. This first time she got fired. I don't even remember what she got fired for. Ariel and Alon got fired. These are people who work for me, man. They got fired. Cause I was feeling good this morning and Tahir dropped this bad news on me. Breaking news, Trump may free Diddy this week. Boy, we're gonna wear this button out right here. We're gonna wear the button out.
Bullshit.
We're gonna wear that button out.
Bullshit.
I know we're gonna wear it out today. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, man. Trump is busy building and tearing up the White House. He building a ballroom in the White House or something, man. He ain't thinking about no Diddy, especially when Diddy was running around telling everybody don't vote for me. Y'all got me over here scared for nothing. I woke up this morning, man, and I felt real sick to my stomach because of clickbait. But we're going to see what my main man Ticket got to say about this. I got to see what he got to say, man, because Ticket be coming with the receipts, cousin. So, all right, Ticket. Don't you let me down, Ticket. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Let's check it out. here we go.
All right, man. Salute everybody tapping on in. Like, share, and subscribe as y'all come on in the building.
If I was the president.
Now, according to TMZ, they just dropped a report on this. Your president of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, is considering commuting Sean Diddy Combs' sentence this week. Now, Trump, according to the reports, is considering commuting his sentence as early as this week, according to a high-ranking White House official. Now, according to their source, the president is wavering on a commutation. Now, they're told that some of the White House staff are urging Donald Trump to not commute Diddy's sentence. But their source states the obvious. Your president, Donald J. Trump, will do whatever the hell he wants, whenever the hell he wants. And they're told that Trump could set Diddy free as early as this week. Now, Diddy, as we all know, is serving a 50-month prison sentence. And Trump just commuted George Santos a couple days ago. Excuse me. With this news coming out now, we finna see where it's at.
We finna.
Because a lot of people that support Trump are anti-Diddy. But Diddy ran in the highest of circles. And when you run in the highest of circles, all the way up to the president of the United States of America, this is why I tell everybody, I don't trust none of them people.
Yeah, that right.
This is why I tell everybody, I don't trust none of these supposed to be leaders. Because when you look at it, they're all the same. Joe Biden, Donald Trump, the list goes on. But hey, you guys said he was going to drain the swamp, right? Oh yeah, that swamp get ready to get drained. It's get ready to get filled up like you like it. But you should expect Sean Diddy Combs, the same guy who told everybody that there's no way you can support Donald Trump. He has to be eradicated. Now, he and all of his followers will get on their knees for a dude that they say that they had absolute disdain and hatred for, Donald J. Trump. They will show you that the words that they put out mean nothing when it comes to doing favors for each other. Somebody says, exactly why no Kells? Well, we never know about him running in circles with Donald J. Trump. We know that Diddy ran in circles with Trump, close circles. Gene Deal told y'all. That, not Gene Deal, excuse me. Roger Bonds told y'all that Diddy used to meet with Donald Trump all the time. And they used to go in the room with each other for hours and hours alone. They used to be in that room together for hours. And him and Donald Trump's security, this is back before Trump was, way before Trump was president. They would be on the outside just having a conversation all those hours, waiting on those two to come out. Right? Somebody says TMZ is so pro Diddy, wonder if it's true. Listen, bottom line is this. When you run in the highest of places and you might know things, anything is possible. See, everybody that come on this channel and that argue with me, I lost subscribers. Oh, Donald Trump would never do this ticket. I told y'all, all these people's the same to me. They all the same. I don't told y'all this. But y'all didn't want to listen. Y'all put y'all faith in man. And that's what happens when you put your faith in man. You always gonna get let down. So if this happens, if this goes down, you'll see a lot of the backlash from Donald Trump's people. But they'll get over it. Why? Because they praise the man. You understand what I'm saying? not the character of the man. Right? See, when you have a different smoke for a dude who says grab him by the you-know-whats versus somebody else.
Yep, I remember that.
That's all we need to know. Point blank, period. So the person said TMZ hype everything, I believe it. Man, listen, bro.
Yeah.
Do I think it's possible? 50-50. Because with Donald Trump, you never know. He's a wild card. You never know.
I think
Donald
10%.
Trump is a wild card. Donald Trump doesn't listen to the people around him. So he's a wild card. Right? You know. But you know, what matter of it?
I don't think so.
Is to gain the world, the riches of the world, but to lose their soul, y'all.
They don't believe in souls.
Ask yourself that question. Right? Like, share, subscribe.
All right, that was a short one from him. That was a short one from him, man. But let me break it down to y'all, man. I don't care what anybody say. The president's job is more important on running the country, not because a celebrity is behind bars and he want to give the person a pardon, especially when this person, this Diddy, was running around telling people, I don't want you in office in the first place. You think he gonna help him? 90% of the people who's holding on what little bit of faith they have in Trump, 90% of them people don't like Diddy. They don't want somebody out that actually beat up on women. It's a known fact. It's beyond a reasonable doubt he hit that girl. I don't care what the case is about. Trump is more into tearing up the White House and building a ballroom for his imaginary kings. Trump is more worried about all these people marching saying no kings. Trump got bigger things to worry about, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, stop, think a little bit and stop looking at this clickbait, man. There is no way in the world with since that's a shorty, we're going to jump right into this one right here. Trump to pardon P. Diddy? If so, then why would his lawyers be putting in for appeal? Come on, y'all. It's Miss Lowdown. Hey, Miss Lowdown, give her a thumbs up. Yeah. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Watch this, y'all.
Okay, y'all. We have like a lot of different stories coming in right now, and I'm not really believing.
We got a lot of different stories coming because we got a lot of different clickbaiters. Think about it, y'all. Had me scared though. I'm be honest with you, boy. I was sick as I don't know what this morning. What?
Everything that's coming out right now. Because people are saying that Trump is supposed to pardon Diddy this week. Okay. Nope. Now I could be wrong, but at the same time, this is coming from another country. This story is coming from. Okay, so
go with your heart, man. God will tell you the answer. Don't worry. Please don't worry about this. Don't worry. Here we go.
That Trump is supposed to pardon Diddy this week. Okay. Now I could be wrong, but at the same time, this is coming from another country. This story is coming from. Okay, so you got to take that with a grain of salt. Another thing they're saying is Diddy is putting in for appeal. Okay, so we're about to talk about it. Okay, y'all. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please, thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything. This is coming from Hindustan Times. I'm just saying, y'all, this is where this story came from. Trump to commute Diddy sentence this week. Major update. After Sean Diddy's Combs sentencing, his team has reached out to senior White House officials to discuss the possibility of commutation or pardon. Okay. I think if Trump wanted to pardon him, he would have been did it by now. I'm just saying. And how Diddy and his crew did not support Trump, I just don't see him doing it. Okay, y'all? I could be wrong, though. It's a lot of stuff that, people are doing and you don't understand why they're doing it. Okay, y'all? They're saying he's considering letting Diddy up out of there. But like I said, you got to take it with a grain of salt because this story is coming out not of the United States. This is coming from somewhere else. So like I said, y'all, take it with a grain of salt because it might be a lie or just something they want to spread around. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Because word on the street is Diddy is planning to appeal his 4-year prison sentence after being convicted of, selling other cootie cats and pack a whacker. Word on the street. So I'm going to say this. If there were a pardon, a brewing, or anything like that, why in the world, y'all, would he be putting in for appeal if his team already got the, a go ahead that Trump is going to let him out? I'm just saying, y'all, make it make sense. But like I said, it could also actually be going down. It really, really could. It could be. But it doesn't make sense to me. If the team had already been told that he's going to get out, because, Trump is about to let him out of there, then it just doesn't make sense for him to put in an appeal. P. Diddy's legal team plans to fight the fallen music monster's prison sentence, as they soon will file an appeal following him being convicted and sentenced to 4 years in prison. It doesn't make sense. He already served, 13 months of this and that and this. He already has programs that he can get into where he's not even going to serve that whole 4 years. He's going to probably do 2 years or less. And they don't even want him to do that. And all the things that he's been accused of, he don't want to do any time. He wants to get out when he wants to get out. I'm telling y'all, P. Diddy and Jay-Z has been spoiled for a very long time. And they think that they should get their way. And I'm so sick of these lawyers. Lord have mercy. I'm so sick. I know this is their job, but I'm sick of them, y'all. If they gave him 2 months, y'all will appeal that because Diddy tell you to. It doesn't make any sense, especially with all the things that he has done. That Paul session alone in that hotel hallway was enough for him to do at least 2 years. Okay, y'all? Not to mention all the other things that he has been doing out here, allegedly. Okay, y'all? They're saying that P. Diddy is fighting back against his sentence after being convicted earlier this month on these charges. This is what they're saying, y'all. And it makes no sense. He don't feel that he should be held accountable for anything, y'all. But I'm going to tell y'all this. That karma is something else. And that DNA is something else. And I got a feeling that Diddy's son is going to be the same way he is. I'm just telling you. I know y'all like, why is she jumping to his son? That child don't feel like he's spoiled just like Diddy. They don't want to be held accountable for anything. You could tell when he released that song out and this and that and this. A lot of people was in his ear basically telling him that he was going to get off, that his daddy was going to get off, and they was ready to celebrate. They didn't think that he should be held accountable for anything. And y'all think Diddy's sons don't know what Diddy is into and what he's doing? He knows. His kids knows, but they like to pretend like they don't, okay? TMZ is reporting right now, on Monday, that the 55-year-old rap monster, P. Diddy, legal team filed a notice to appeal the conviction in a federal court in New York, y'all. And he ain't even got but a little time, and they still he coming up out of there. I don't care what, okay? The news outlet revealed that his attorneys will most likely file their substantive brief for the appeal within 4 to 6 weeks. This is what they're saying. United States District Judge of the Southern District of New York, Judge Aaron Summeranium, whatever his name is, who presided over Diddy's case, sentenced the entertainer to serve 50 months over 4 years in federal prison on October the 3rd. The Bad Boy records label founder was convicted on 2 charges of transportation across state lines for the purpose of selling them cootie cats and pack whackers, formerly known as the Mann Act. However, he was acquitted on the charges of Rocket to the Tyrant and Mingle Tingle to the Traffic to the King. Diddy continues to be in prison at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, as he still hasn't been assigned to a prison to serve out his multiple year sentence. And he don't feel like he should. And I'm going to tell y'all this. If they do let him out, and if Trump is dumb enough, which I don't put nothing past nobody. But if Trump would do something like that, that's a slap in the face for people that voted him in. People were tired of Diddy and Jay-Z and all of them doing crimes and getting away with it. This is why they voted Trump in. And if he does do something like this, I mean, he really going to be the most hated president out here. He really is. They're saying that Diddy has been housed in MDC since he was arrested and sent to jail in September of 2024. According to TMZ, Judge Summeranium admitted that he believes the father of 7 should serve his prison sentence close as possible to New York City metropolitan area. Now, word on the street is the reason why the judge wants him to serve close to the area is because he got a whole bunch of more cases coming his way, and they don't want to have to be having to move him and travel him so much. Okay, y'all?
You
they
got
want
that
him to
right.
be right at access so they can charge him for whatever they need to charge him for, and he can go to court for whatever he needs to go to court for. This is what I heard. But this is ridiculous, y'all. This is ridiculous. Like I said, y'all can let me know in the comment section if you all believe, you know, what people are saying about Trump is about to let him out this week. Let me know. Let me know if you all believe it, or do you all think that this is just coming from another country? And look at the people, his homeboys, just at another country right now. Okay, Jay-Z and them and all of this. We don't know if they putting these stories, having them, you know, process these stories out. We don't know. Okay, his homeboy, what is his name? Montana, the Montana guy,
French Montana. Everybody know. Everybody know that's your. Okay, let me let
another
finish.
country. So they could be putting out these stories just to be putting these stories out. Okay, wishful thinking, possibly, but I just don't see it. They didn't even want to vote him in office, so why would he turn around and get him pardons? It just doesn't make sense. It's just it makes it just as much sense as Beyonce and Jay-Z now hanging out with Trump's family members at that little that little event that they threw. They're kissing 9 yards of presidential tail right now, y'all. But is it going to work? Ask yourself this question. Y'all let me know in the comment section if you all think that Trump is going to pardon Diddy. Let me know what y'all think, because I just don't.
I don't know what kind of surprises y'all thinking about, man. I don't know. I can't understand this, man. I'm holding fast on my belief system. You need to hold fast on your belief system. I got work to do, man. I got things to do. So I was going to make these into different videos, but y'all need to know the truth, the whole truth. Nothing but the truth will help you, God, right now. Right? My thing is this. Real talk. All right. This is the Daily Mail. I don't know where y'all getting these clickbait stories from, but they're getting a little ridiculous now, baby. The White House denies reports Trump is considering commuting Diddy's prison sentence. Commuting, what that mean? Man, y'all need to speak some damn English. Watch this. The White House slams a report that says Donald Trump, could let Sean Diddy Combs out of prison as soon as this week. I have heard that this story came from somebody in a whole different country. So somebody with knowing the algorithm in a whole different country, y'all, is going to pull the wool over our eyes. That's what you're telling me? That's what you're telling me? Combs, 55, was sentenced to 50 months in prison on 2 charges of transportation of the purpose of y'all know what it is. White House insider told TMZ, you should have known it was fake then. White House insiders told TMZ that Trump is vacillating baby oiling on whether or not to follow up his weekend commutation. His weekend commutation. Excuse me, y'all. that's a Trump ticket be saying it. Commutation of former Congressman George Santos with Combs. Oh, God. I don't even know why we even doing this. All right, White House staffs are advising against the move. The source says that ultimately Trump would do what he wants. Trump does what he wants. Well, that is a lot. It's a lot of truth to that, but it's a lot of bullshit. Bullshit. There's a lot of bull with that also, but we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that bull. God dang, where we at? Does what he want. All right. When reach for comment, a White House spokesperson told the Daily Mail the report was completely fraudulent. Trump is not thinking about no Diddy. Trump is building a mall. He building a ballroom in the White House. Tearing down the White House, building a ballroom. Trump is more concerned about these people saying no kings. Because the next weekend when they start marching, the more people out there marching, Trump is getting mad over that. Y'all know Trump done put out some type of video. Oh no, man. That shoot. Anyway, he put out some video to crack back at the kings and the people marching, and it's him on a plane, and he taking a big, large dump on the people, and he got a crown hat on, and they think he had something to do with that. If I was the president, I wouldn't be putting stuff out there like that. You should be against things like that. The people marching and talking, you need to listen to them. At least that's how it was back when I was a little kid. I thought the president's supposed to listen to the people. Anyway, man, check this out. Here we go. The president, now anonymously source, is the final decider on pardon and communication. We know that. We understand that. All right, Combs, who avoided an event longer sentence when he was acquitted for more than serious sex trafficking and racketeering charges, could be free at some point this week. Yeah, right. Bunch of bull. So what I did was, so I can get a better understanding. Now check this part out.
Has previously suggested he would probably not pardon.
Wait a minute.
Trump has previously suggested he would probably not pardon him, but added that Combs' acquittal on numerous sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy charges meant he was essentially sort of half innocent.
Yeah,
Speaking
right.
to Newsmax in August, Trump ultimately said it was more likely a no, but noted the interesting situation the rapper had found himself in. Well, he was essentially sort of half innocent. I don't know what they do that he's still in jail or something. He was celebrating a victory, but I guess it wasn't as good a victory, he said. The president then detailed his past relationship with Combs, as both are native New Yorkers who became famous. I was very friendly with him. Get along with him great. Seemed like a nice guy. Didn't know him well, he said. In May, Trump said he'd consider it, telling the press, I'd look at what's happening. He used to really like me a lot. That started to take a turn when Trump moved toward politics. While Combs was largely agnostic in the 2016 race, he endorsed Joe Biden in 2020 and said if Trump won, there would be a race war. The news comes the same day Combs' attorneys signaled that they plan to appeal his conviction.
This man said it's going to be a race war, and he was also saying it. Diddy was saying it like white people need to not vote for Trump because y'all don't want this war. And I'm saying to myself, wait a minute. If, and I know it ain't going to be, if there was a race war, right? This is for all the black people that don't research and don't use this noggin. They just going by the he say, she say. So let me put my he say, she say out there. It's more of them than us in the United States. You think it's 50-50 on these? If we was to go to war, we would lose. It's just that simple, dog. I don't understand. If we go to war, it's only you and 3 other people to think like that. Half of the real black people, they don't want this war, so they ain't gonna fight. Now what you gonna do? I don't understand stupidity. The more I work on building a YouTube channel, building myself up, learning all the things. I read a book where it says you should make your weak points. You know what your weak points are. You should make your weak points your strong points. If you do that in life, you would be a better person. Huh? My weak points. Whatever, you know what your weak points is. Work and exercise and practice your weak points. When you practice on an instrument or anything you do, you don't practice your strong point. You don't practice slam dunking the ball and when you basketballing. You get on the free throw line if that's your weak point. You practice the free throw. You got that slam dunk down pat or your crossover. Come on. Practice where your 3-pointer is weak. You got to practice that, man. I don't know what these people think this is, man, but it ain't what you think it is. Look here, man. I'm going to get on up out of here. I got work to do, man. Y'all take it light. Take it slow. Y'all tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.